Alright, you bastards, this is Some-Belgian-prepper, and today I want to talk about to-do lists. And yeah, why this is important for preppers and survival scenarios. So, before we start, if you're interested in survival courses in Belgium, there will be a link to my website, Survival Training België.be, for survival courses in Belgium, and also to my book called Bloody Crosses. It's in Dutch, detective story, so if you're interested, take a look, I would say. Alright, so, a to-do list is something that I find very handy for preppers. You would say, yeah, to-do list. Yeah, no shit. That is handy, but there is more to it than you would think. First of all, you can divide your to-do list in two steps. I would say the first part are more chores. Chores like things that you must do on a daily basis, but you are hesitant or not always in the discipline to do them. So, for example, if I have a to-do list for chores, it would in my case it would be uh, feed the guinea pigs, change or fill up their water, this and that, feed the chickens, um, or check mail, or make sure to put in your fitness clothing in your vehicle before leaving, otherwise you will forget them. That kind of things that you almost do daily that you cannot forget. So for this is more for people who are less inclined to be disciplined. So whenever you have a to-do list and it lies on the table, you walk by the kitchen table, for example, and you see the list. And what is very important is, if you do something like this, if you make squares and you write off the things that you have done, that will give you a sense of not urgency, but it's a psychological border crossing, sort of feeling guilt, and it's also a reminder for your discipline. So that's something that I would advise to, if you're going to make a to-do list, make one of those squares that you can sign off to. And yeah, for that is more, like I said, it's more for people who have trouble with keeping discipline in certain areas or don't really want to do certain tasks. I will say I will do it later. That, yeah. And another thing I would say is make a second list, and it is more like, you know, if you play a video games, you got your main objectives. This list should be the secondary objectives, bonus objectives. For example, uh, projects, things that you want to do for your prepper things, but yeah, you are either hesitant or it's not the right moment. So this is more to do when a list for when the time is right, when you got a dead moment where you have nothing to do, or there is an opportunity. For example, your neighbor is taking away his flower pots. Oh, now I can fill these up with dirt from that I have left over and plant something for my survival garden. For example, this is a stupid example. And yeah, like I said, these goals are not daily, but I would say at least keep them weekly. That you every week you have certain things that you can do as a secondary objective, and you do whenever the opportunity rise to do them, or when you have a silent moment, or you have to wait for something. For example, you wait for your friend to pick you up, but you know that we all have that one friend that always comes 1 hour later. So in that 1 hour that you, instead sitting on your phone swiping TikTok kind of stuff, you do that secondary objective. So yeah, that is just a small thing, but it can help a lot for especially beginning preppers to get oversight in what to do, what can be done later, or yeah, to at least give you an incentive and a psychological incentive to do certain things that you normally would not give priority to. So yeah, I know that sounds stupid, but it's something that I find very handy and could be very important for purpose that are starting. So if you got any other ideas about to-do lists, perhaps some tricks that you do, many people say not in the handkerchief, for example, to not forget something that they should be doing, or if you have any other way to make you do stuff in a routine, please let me know in the comments. I'm always eager to learn new things or tricks. So like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and see you in the next video. Cheers.